Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Intan Shafiza binti Kamal and I will explain about the introduction. Human resource management is the field of organizational function focuses on people. It focuses on recruiting, training, motivating and retaining competent workers. Petronas, the world's largest integrated multinational petroleum corporation, would continue to lead the oil and gas industry's growth and make a contribution to the nation. The key to Petronas' future growth and success was market globalization. The employee attraction, retention, and development is 2,172 new hires. The average 30 hours per employee spent on training. Human capital for Petronas almost 111.9 million invested in training and development. Okay, next I will explain about the background of Petronas. Petroleum National Berhad is spelled Petronas. Petronas is now offering education in addition to focusing on oil and gas. It is a separate criminal entity of an integrated public company. Petronas became incorporated on 17 August 1974 and the Malaysian government now owns and oversees the company. Petronas is now an integrated oil and gas company that operates internationally. Vision of Petronas: to be a leading oil and gas multinational of choice. And mission of Petronas: to develop and add value to petroleum resources wherever it operates, converting these resources into higher value products that would satisfy the needs of customers. Next, I will explain about the definition of training and development of employee. The requirements of employees with a lot of training and experience are very important in the oil and gas industry. It can address some of the issues and that lead to employee turnover. It helps employees understand their roles better. It can reduce stress at work. It is also to get them ready to do their jobs well, learn about their company, and build relationships at work. And it has the potential to improve hiring, employee satisfaction, moral, retention rates, and turnover rates.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Dorisa Akmal binti Muhammad Rosni. The first Petronas Human Resource Management best practice of training and development of employee is by establishment of Institute Technology Petroleum Petronas INSTEP. It was established in 1983 and one of the training method by INSTEP was technical training. Technical training main goal is to provide employees with a specific knowledge they need to carry out on their everyday tasks. For instance, learning analysis, job profiling and so on. There are three main areas of learning program in INSTEP. First is Bridging Program, BPM, where in this program, the department offers a long-term of residential program aiming to bridge the participant who possess degree and diploma with oil and gas engineers and technician level of competency respectively. There are two categorical of BPM, which is Technical Energy Enrichment Program, TEP, and Customized Program of Domestic and International Clients. Second main area of learning is Assessment and Certification, where this is a competency-based training program designed for industry workforce in meeting statutory requirements. Lastly is Professional Development Program, where this is a short-term program to upskill working technicians and operators as well as engineers.
So, the next training in Petronas Human Resource Management practices is Process Safety Workshop. Process Safety Management's goal is to ensure that potential hazards are identified and that reduction measures are in place to prevent unwanted releases of dangerous chemicals into locations that could cause serious injuries or death to workers. This training helps companies in preventing incidents from routine production activities such as fire, explosions, pollutions, and so on. These costs are important in the upstream oil and gas sector such as Petronas itself. Training helps employees understand and safety objectives. Safety training is important for workers to gain a strong understanding on safety topics related to their jobs. It can help to prevent many workplace injuries. As a result, I believe that workplace safety should be prioritized as it can save many people's lives.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Asha binti Razwan and my metric number is 2022923471. Educational grants are financial aid that may be provided to the students who have applied for into academic or a charity institution in order to further their legitimate educational purpose. The Petronas company offers educational grants as another method of training and development because they values and support its employees who are prepared to go above and beyond to advance their knowledge and in areas related to their upcoming initiative and assignments. In order to develop the future workforce that is prepared for the market, the organisation awarded 302 scholarships in 2021 through the Petronas Education Sponsorship Program and improved the technical and vocational skills of 93 students throughout the Petronas Vocational Institution Sponsorship and Training Assistant, which is VISTA program. By this, the people who work for Petronas will have the heart of motivation in studying and learning, and as the advantage of the company, Petronas will be producing more brilliant brains in their company.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hafiz bin Abdul Najir, and I will explain about the next point, permit to work training. A documented procedure used to manage hazard work is known as a permit to work system, PTW. It details the tasks that must be complete, the risks involved, and the safety measures that must be followed. The permit is signed by the workers to demonstrate that they are aware of the dangers and the required safety precautions. Due of the high numbers of deaths, Petronas need permit to work system. It educates safety measures when working in restricted areas and dangerous environments. For instance, 9 people perished in a ship accident and other disasters globally in June 2001 in Malaysia. The majority of occurrences include hazardous gas, combustible atmospheres, or oxygen shortage.
One of the impact of development of INSTEP, it has emphasized the development of human capital industry of Petronas. This is because INSTEP has a proven track record of enhancing capability through customized program, world-class facilities, and competent teacher with relevant industry expertise. So in order to support the growth of the company, this has produced a pool of highly knowledgeable and qualified workers. As we can see, 111.9 million invested in training and program based on Petronas annual report 2021, which one of the objectives is to develop human capital of Petronas. There are 35 enrollment Technical Energy Enrichment Program EP at INSTEP. From the report also shown that in terms of human capital outcome is more than 2,100 technical expertise has been developed in 2021, more than 31,000 of upskilled employees through online program, and 2,172 new hired of employees. This has clearly illustrated how INSTEP training and development and other training has increased the specific knowledge and skill of the workers, which indirectly produce a professional and qualified employees, have emphasized the growth of Petronas human capital industry in order to achieve their objective.
So next, during the process safety workshop, it encourages management to maintain a safe and healthy workplace. It also helps employees in recognizing safety hazards and teach them about best safety rules, and the Petronas employees must receive safety training in order to understand the safety practices that apply to their job. From the analysis of the results based on the survey, it can be concluded that the awareness among the workers in Petronas Carigali Sdn Bhd Sabah operation and its contractors regarding safety is high. It's because the training on safety training programs will make the employees confident to react to the situations when a problem or issues arise. This training is important to ensure your employees have adequate knowledge of the potential risks associated with chemicals to ensure safe handling and use. And lastly, if you know all of these skills, it allows you to become more efficient in your job role.
Petronas may provide education subsidies to employees for a specific course of study that relates to their area of interest or job function within the organization. For example, Petronas won Graduates Choice Award 2022, which was the top 5 most preferred graduates employers in Malaysia, and 325 students enrolled in Diploma in Nautical Studies and Diploma in Marine Engineering at Alam MISC, and 52 enrollments in Technical Energy Enrichment Program TEP at INSTEP. This shows that Petronas wants to build a qualified workforce that is able to attract and retrain talented workers. By supporting their employees, education will make them motivated on studying, and therefore Petronas will have the upgraded brand employees to carry their journey with.
The fourth outcomes is guarantee that they understand their responsibility, duties, and obligations in law. The Industrial Safety Training Program will provide managers the tools they need to evaluate the demands of a given job or activity, ensuring that the paperwork for permission to work is accurate and make sure that workers engaging in risky tasks are capable of doing so safely. The goal of the permit to work system is to safeguard four crucial factors: the safety of the workforce, the environment by preventing pollution of the sea, land, and atmosphere, assets such as facilities or equipment used in the production of oil and gas, and the reputation of our companies, both yours and Petronas.
Of training and development in Petronas is by propose a women careers development program. This program is one of the training and development program of Shell where Petronas can implement. It is highly interactive diversity and inclusion learning program designed to help female Shell employees. So the purpose of this training is to help female employees identify what they want from the professional and personal life to support them in achieving their full potential. So with this training, it can give women workers of Petronas opportunity from network and help each one another develop their careers, learning leadership qualities, and overcome obstacles in workplace. As a result, it is a commitment of Petronas to continue working towards achieving better gender equality in senior position in Petronas will achieve.
The second best suggestion I can give for the training is provide a good and understandable learning material. Most of the training material and resources in offshore platform written in English. To ensure good understanding of a PSM from non-technical work group, Malay translation is useful to ensure basic knowledge about PSM can be understood by low English proficiency personnel working in offshore. For example, explaining basic PSM in Malay language will encourage most of the workers, especially in non-technical workers, and the information will be more attractive because non-technical workers are not confused by new terms from direct translation of technical terms compared with technical crew which have been trained in English term of technical language. To summarize, learning something quick is an important trait to develop as you enter the workforce to make yourself attractive to employers.
Petronas might also begin training fresh hires on the new system. It is so that Petronas can prevent employee resistance to change. Additionally, there are few ways Petronas can train its staff to a new system. Trainees must be familiar with the system. Before creating the trainees themselves must be specialists in change management as part of sound training plan. Second, prioritize training to increase buy-in. When implementing new system, one of the biggest mistakes is expecting their already overworked staff to miraculously find time to more training. They must prioritize training by providing their necessary time and funds to ensure that it is thorough and well received. Finally, establish a rollout strategy and a clear realistic times. When the workers are aware of what to expect, they are more accepting of training requirements. Respecting employees' time and already full schedule is essential in encouraging them to use new system.
Suggestions that I can give to Petronas is Petronas must update the program in technical training. For instance, Petronas may combine a training to invigorate the workforce. In order to improve the present skills level of personnel, Petronas may be able to implement new technical system, programs, and software. In this situation, workers could acquire additional information and skills that they can apply to their existing positions. Petronas can guarantee that the workplace is safe by providing enough training for its staff. Petronas could also begin retraining fresh hires on the new systems. It is so that Petronas can prevent employees' resistance to change. For instance, Shell Global trains its engineers in drilling, operating, maintaining, and designing to guarantee that they are well-trained and capable of working in a safe environment.
In the slides, I will explain about the conclusion. The oil and gas industry in Malaysia's utilization of human resources and practices must be further improved and frequently monitored for effectiveness. Petronas' top priority is ensuring that their business operations continue to run safely and effectively. It helps Petronas gain and retain top talent, increase job satisfaction and morale, improve productivity and earn more profit. It has been found to dramatically improve productivity and performance, increase independence, equipping employees with adequate knowledge to do their job without having for us any help.